Hi, and welcome to Aimee Nolte Music. Today we're going to discuss the song Killing Me Softly. One thing that I like about it is that there's the very famous Roberta Flack version, which is just gorgeous. And then Lauryn Hill did it again with the Fugees in the 90s, so it's kind of like two generations got to know this song. I think that's cool. I like both versions. I'm going to teach you a very simple piano part to play while you sing or while you accompany somebody else. It's got an underlying current going on and a rhythm that I really want to sink into you. Let me show you how it goes. Just like that. If you can hear my left hand, it's just half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the way we should feel it. Your left hand kind of dictates, we don't really want to feel this 1, 2, 3, 4. You could, but I don't want to. And then the right hand is ba boom doom ba boom doom ba doom boom ba doom boom ba boom doom ba boom doom ba boom doom ba boom boom. It's kind of poppy. I don't know. I don't know what to call that rhythm. It definitely works in a pop setting. It also works, I think it works in a jazz setting. It's kind of pseudo bossa nova. It's based on the eighth note. Ba ba do ba ba do ba boo do ba boo do do ba boo do ba boo do ba boo do ba boo do do ba boo do ba boo do ba boo do ba boo do do. Can you say that with me? Ba ba do ba ba do ba ba do ba do 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 ba do do ba do do ba do do ba do do do. Let me show you how it looks. So let's do this. Let's set a metronome right for 115. You guys ever do that? If you want your tempo, you don't have to just guess at a number. Most of these metronome apps have a function called tap. You just tap what you want and then it just tells you what it is. So I would set a metronome and then clap. If this part of the video is easy for you, fast forward for Pete's sake. For some of you, it'll be easy. For some of you, you've got to think. Got it? Now let's say it. Ba ba do ba ba do ba ba do ba ba do do ba ba do ba ba do ba boo do ba boo do do ba do do ba boo do ba boo do ba do 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 ba do do ba do do da. Good. I'm gonna play it again. Do you want to see how it looks? Okay. Well, I was starting to write it, and then I was just going to show it, but I kind of wanted you to see my process. I could do anything. All I'm doing is showing you a rhythm right here. So if I wanted to, I could draw 8 smiley face emojis, or X's, or stars, whatever you want. It just is showing a rhythm. Doesn't matter what line I put it on, nothing. So I've got all these eighth notes. When I draw eighth notes, I just write stems down or up and connect them in 4-note groupings. You always want to be able to see the middle of the bar. And then what we're going to do is just put where the accents are. Ba, 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 do, ba. So this one's going to get tied. Ba ba do ba ba do ba, and these two are going to get tied. These two will get tied. And then if we were going to repeat this, this would get tied as well. And we are going to repeat it. All of these that are tied are going to have an accent on them. So you can write a little accent on them if you wanted. Yeah, and that's it. That's our basic pattern. This is the worksheet to go with today's video. If you would like it, please email me at aimeenolte@yahoo.com and I will get it over to you. First thing I want to do is just draw attention to the fact that I did not write out a left hand, because your left hand is the simplest thing ever. All you're going to do is play the 1 and the 5 on beats 1 and 3. So you're just going to go 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. See that? That's all you're going to do the whole time, okay? Right hand. The right hand, I've just tried to make it pretty. I've tried to keep this undercurrent of this 8th note pattern that we talked about going on. Ba boo doo ba ba doo ba ba doo ba ba doo ba ba doo ba. I've tried to just keep it going on. This is the only place I was lazy. This means do the same thing as that. This means do the same thing as that. Otherwise, I was not lazy. And you'll see that I've used some nice jazz tones. So like there's a, when it says B flat minor, I've got the minor 7th and the 9th in there. On the dominant chord, I've got the 13th. On the major chord, I've got the 9th. So I'm always trying to keep some nice color tones in here so that we're not absolutely pop-y. If we wanted to be poppy, we would just be playing 1, 3, 5 through all of this. And you could do that with these chords. You could for sure do that. You could go. But my gosh, that's boring, right? Okay. Well, you might think this is boring too, but this is kind of for beginners. And I think it even sounds nice if you're not a beginner. So there. So let me show it to you while I play it. And then that'll be about it. And then if you'd like, you can just ask me for the worksheet. And you can do this all on your own. You can just play these 2 first bars for an intro if you want. Like until your singer's ready to come in. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style. And so I came to see him and listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to me, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. That's the only part where I kind of deviated. I just wrote these little 8th notes underneath a whole note. Just, that's really poppy. If you don't want your song to sound poppy at all, you don't have to do that. You could just play an F major chord. Softly with this song. I really like to leave those 2 bars almost empty. I mean, I kind of prefer that, to just leave it with 1 chord and do nothing but let the time go by in your head. It's 8 counts, 8 little counts or 4 big counts. Sometimes I'm just feeling this song like it's going by this fast instead of this fast. So all you do is just keep it going in your head. If you need to keep your 8th note undercurrent going, go ahead and do that. Softly with this song. head. And then you just come right back. There's 3 verses to this song. All right, I hope you liked it. I hope it's easy enough. And I'll just see you next time on Aimee Nolte Music. Thanks for watching.